Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Well bowled.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Immaculate timing there.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Going with pace now.
Yes. Ballers.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Nice shot, runs possible. Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
No worries on that, to use a very Australian expression. Cut away with precision.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Nice bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
9 runs added there. Australia are 37 for 1. Right off the middle of the bat.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Catch it. Yeah.
Out! Yeah! Good catch.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Can't get that outside the ring field. Middle that one, great timing.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4, fantastic shots.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Smith takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Goes up And over for 6. That's the positive option.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yes.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yeah, mate.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Misses everything.
Nice ball.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here. They'll get at least one. Nice shot.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Okay.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Oh.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yes.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
17 runs added there. Australia are 84 for 2. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Massive chance. Trouble. Oh, gone.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Over. Australia are 89 for 3. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. Right out of the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler. Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Labuschagne has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
The end of a tidy over batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Oh, that is a great catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
Carey ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Time that brilliantly.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for six. Brilliant shot.
End of the over. 7 off it. Australia are 112 for 4. Drives and misses everything.
That was going a long way if they'd actually connected. Marsh has just enough presence of mind to avoid the stumping too.
Wait on.
Yes! Caught and bowled. Did supremely well there.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Nicely played.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bowler, bowler.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Maybe they didn't pick it up very late on that shot.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Immaculate timing there.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Stumping! Oh!
You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yeah!
Super catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Agar is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep, yep. Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Aye.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
9 runs added there. Australia are 147 for 6.
Yeah.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Yes. Bowler.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Good bit of timing there.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Well timed, but there's a
Yes.
fielder out there.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
12 runs added there. Australia are 159 for 6. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yes.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Get that. Yes.
Out! What a catch!
Aye. Yes. Go.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
That's the over. Australia are 166 for 8. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yes.
Quick onto that in the infield. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yes. Right on.
Big shout. So they do indeed signal for the review. Just feel it's a little bit foolish, seemed out to me.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yes. Bowler.
Immediately underway with some runs.
4 runs added in the over. Australia are 170 for 9. Patel from the north end.
Yep.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Yep. Yep. Keepers.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yes.
got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
What a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
I'd say that was the right call to not run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Wait. Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
Great
Yes.
shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler, bowler.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Yes.
Got that away nicely. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
8 runs added in that over. Australia are 191 for 9. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right
Yes.
spot, the reward will eventually come.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Perfect technique and placement.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, It makes it very easy to score.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Pads that away.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Into the gap. Nice shot.
That is a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the boundary fielder had no chance.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. High in the air. This should be an easy chance. And a great catch. That wraps up the innings. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score.